are now watching. What you gotta do is get into it.
The number you have dialed. Please note, the new number is...
If you survey people from around the world, the most coveted body part is probably the core. People want nice, flat abs. They want a 6-pack or 8-pack, however you want to say it. People would probably, in majority, want a nice 6-pack. And it happens to be, that's the hardest, for most people, the hardest body part to achieve aesthetically. People want nice 6-pack abs. You know, if you asked a lot of people, if you polled people, they would probably pick abs. Because the body stores, and most people, not everybody, the body, and we all are different. And genetically, the body stores fat in different places from person to person. Most people want flat abs, but some people get fat storage put towards their hips, some of their arms. I even seen somebody on TV, her body was placing fat reserves in her head. Like, we all are different, but majority, people want 6-pack abs, and that's the hardest thing to get. Having that being said, it's important for you to understand the human body. It's important for you to know how the body works. You shouldn't spot check if you want abs, okay? What I mean by spot checking is, say you want abs, you do crunches every day or all day to target that spot. That is spot checking. If you want a nice 6-pack, you should train the whole body. And specifically, you should do weight training. And also, before even weight training, you should practice keeping your calories low. It's about your intake. If you want to have a nice lean body and you want to have symmetry through your body, that's another reason why you should keep your calories low and eat higher quality foods. Stay away from the junk, the sugars, the salt, the grease, all that stuff is it's gonna keep you from having the 6-pack abs that you want. You shouldn't spot check. Getting back to exercise, you shouldn't spot check because the body doesn't work like that. Just because you target a specific body part in your mind doesn't mean the body works the way you're thinking. The body works how it works, how God created us to work. Body is a unit. You have to lose weight everywhere at the same time. Just like you put it on, you didn't get fat in your stomach at one time. You put weight on everywhere. Now, like I said, according to genetics, you're gonna put on weight from person to person. It's gonna be different. But in general, you gain weight as a whole. Like, you just didn't get a big round stomach. You didn't. The body puts on pounds on you in symmetry. Like, you're gonna put weight on your arms, you're gonna put weight on your thighs, you're gonna put weight on your hips. We all different. And women, they get in their hips a little bit more than men do. We put the weight on our stomach. Your fat gets stored in your stomach for a lot of men. Generally speaking, we all different. You shouldn't spot check. Of course, you should work and train core, but that shouldn't be your number one objective, especially if you're 40% body fat. You should work to get your body fat percentage lower. And then as your body fat, you get in the teens or even the 20s maybe, you can start doing more core exercises aggressive because now the fat is gone and you can train more. Let's just say if you were training core exclusively, you are gonna get stronger abs. Your core is gonna be stronger. That's the strength element. You're gonna get that. If you train abs every day, you will get strength and you might see the abs pushing your fat out a little bit more. But that is not an efficient way to lose body fat or stomach fat even. You wanna lower your calories. That's how you effectively and efficiently lose fat and get your abs that you want. Don't spot check, okay? You should be training the whole body. And like I always tell you, the king of weight training is probably the squat. You want to be doing squats. Squats train the biggest muscles in the body. And probably you get a lot of assisters help you doing the squat. Your abs have to assist. Your legs are doing the work. That's the target muscle. And you got a lot of oblique muscles and all muscles in your back. They help you do that exercise. They're getting depleted of energy. When you deplete muscles of energy, that's how you lose weight. That's the start. You deplete those muscles, that energy has to be replaced by new energy. It goes to fat reserves, and the fat reserves provide those muscles with new energy. That's how you lose weight. That's how you lose fat. So when you're doing crunches and sit-ups all day, you're not effectively hitting those fat reserves. You're not effectively getting that fat off the core. You should focus on keeping your calories low every day, and then in weight training, and then as you drop your body fat percentage, then you can start doing the core exercise. I got a number of core exercises that I use, and I'm on dialysis. My abs can't show that well. I have yet to get them to where they're popping, like I'm showing that I'm extremely fit. That's my goal. I'm still working towards that. But being on dialysis, that the fluid gets trapped in my abdominal area. I don't have the best looking abs, but that don't mean I still can't work towards it. That don't mean that I can't still try to get my abs looking tight and nice. But for you, if you don't have a sickness or if you ain't going through anything, you just gotta reduce your calories. When you reduce your calories, when you drop your body fat percentage, as your weight comes down, then you can start training the abs more effectively. And even if you're overweight, you can do a few ab exercises, but that shouldn't be your immediate target. That shouldn't be your main goal, is to do ab exercises or core exercises all day. Do squats, do the bench press, do lat pull down. That way the body can lose weight naturally. You will have a lot more success when you train the entire body. Finish off your exercise, finish off your training session with core exercise. If core is that important to you and you want to train abs, you ain't trying to hear what I'm saying, do your core exercises at the end of your training session. But your target, your main goal is to reduce your calories and do those exercises that require a lot of muscle. That demands a lot of energy from the body. So you can drain that energy. It got to get replaced, and it get replaced by fat reserve. And if you're constantly eating, I told you this too in my other video, the body places a priority on the incoming food. So when, say you just worked out, the body is going to fat reserves for energy. You immediately eat after that. The body's saying, oh, he just put new food in me. We're gonna use that new food for energy, and we're gonna keep our precious fat reserves, because that's our last bet. That's our last protection. You wanna fast too. I think fasting is real important because you want your body eating away at those fat reserves. Okay, when you eat, you restart the clock. The body is gonna start taking that new incoming food and using that as energy instead of your fat reserve. So you wanna fast and you wanna weight train. If you don't know how to weight train or exercise or do calisthenics, check out my YouTube short. I'm showing you exercises that you can do in the gym or at home. I'm in my garage and I be doing these exercises. So use my YouTube shorts and you will be successful. And I don't lift heavy weights all the time, but it's important for you to lift heavy weights because the body, that's how the body works. Well, I'm gonna explain why heavy weight lifting works for you. Even if you're a female, you wanna be lifting heavy weight. Check out my YouTube shorts. I got more content coming for you, so keep it locked. Subscribe to JustinCParks. You know I'm on dialysis. I got some more dialysis content coming. Some stuff about the kidney too. I want to start implementing all of that in my videos. I want to thank for everybody, all the people that's been supporting me through the years, even though I've been inconsistent. Thank you for watching, sharing my videos. Use the links in the description if you want to help support my channel and help me keep delivering these videos to you because I enjoy doing it. It's just I go through a lot. This dialysis is something you don't want to mess with. But yeah, thank you for watching. It's Justin Parks.